Okay, Sunset Riders on Super. Oh, this came out in 93. I thought it was 92. So I'm going to be Cormano. He's my favorite. You should definitely be Bob. We have 2 shotgun guys.
Yeah.
They have the spread. It makes it just a little bit easier. This is on easy. 5 continues, 5 lives that we're starting out with.
Because this game is hard.
Yes. And I am not practiced at all with the... Okay, with the Super game. We played it like a little bit last weekend, but... Okay. It's a Konami game. It's an arcade game. The Super Nintendo version is almost identical to the
To the
arcade game. I mean, the animation and everything, the sprite work isn't as detailed, but like all the levels, the Genesis version has like 2 less levels. The levels are done differently, like layouts and everything. I love that run animation.
It's so weird that the Genesis is always like...
Just less memory on the carts.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. And obviously the base system is less powerful than the Super.
Yeah. That's why you get that Genesis sound.
Yeah. Well, that's a different thing, so... It just has a different sound card than what the Super does. I think generally the Super has better music.
Oh, dude, it's not even comparable.
But... Ooh, that was close. It really depends on how the composer uses, the sound chips and everything. Because there is some awesome, like... Sega Genesis music.
Yeah,
and it has like those
sure.
really... But there's also like a lot of like fart soundtracks on it too. Because it does that bass really well. But it can sound warbly and farty. Like this soundtrack has like very similar tones to Turtles in Time.
Yeah, you were saying that. It
Yeah.
even has some of the same straight up sound effects.
Yeah. Like, they are sound effects, but it's like in the music, so I guess it wouldn't be the correct term, but yeah. It looks like with 2 players, more bad guys come out than with 1 player. See how they're doubling up in the corners and shit?
Is that how the arcade is too?
I don't know if more players adds more characters, but it definitely does here. Bury me with my money. His name is Simon Greedwell.
Is it?
Yeah.
Simon. Mommy, Simon is home.
You did 62% of the damage, I did 38, and I died.
Do you think that only counted with that life? Do you think it counted
No.
the damage you did before?
It had to have, because those percentages added up to 100.
Oh.
So this level, god damn it, I don't like this level.
I don't like these types of levels either, man.
You're so close, you have like no room, because that wagon is right there. Oh, look out for the... Also in the Super and the arcade, it's harder in certain situations to see the bullets than it is in the Genesis. They like blink, like they go through like a rainbow color, but like they're also a little slower, I think, than the Genesis version.
Damn.
They seem to move slower to me. I'd have to play the Genesis version again, which we're going to do.
He's also playing on a knockoff ass controller, and I'm so surprised that it's working.
Gamers Tech. T-E-K, and Gamers is obviously spelled with a Z because
that's tight.
it's so tight. Yeah, so this level is not in the Genesis version. The Genesis version's first level that we just played through is completely different. It's also broken up into 2 parts. I think every level is broken up into 2 parts in the Genesis version. But this level and the next level are not in the Genesis version, and neither are the bad guys that we fight. So the actual second level in the Genesis version is the 4th level in this.
That's so nuts, man.
It is. I love the Genesis version.
Man, I can't wait to see it. I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah, it's so tight. So this guy's last name is Hatfield. Like Hatfield and McCoy's.
What is that?
Famous family feud in the Old West.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they made a History Channel show that I think had Bill Paxton in it.
Damn, man.
That sucks. Bill Paxton died.
I know.
But it was like a minor like cosmetic surgery or just a surgery or something.
When you go under, man, there's always a risk.
Yeah, especially the older you get. That's how. Or no, I think he did die during surgery. So this is something I figured out by watching a video. The bosses don't hurt you if they touch you. Only if they're doing like shooting or like slicing motions or some specific action.
Yeah.
So that's good to know. But who was it? It was that famous old comedian woman died during like a plastic surgery.
Oh. I know who you're talking about. That had all that plastic surgery.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but yeah.
I never really liked her, but
putting you under, man.
Yeah, I never really liked her, but I've heard comedians say she was like fucking revolutionary.
Yeah.
When she started, or when she got, good enough to catch attention.
She was on Pee-wee.
Was she? I've never seen that movie.
No, the show.
Oh. I don't really remember much of the show. Damn it, we missed 2.
I have so many.
Damn it, you hit more.
Snatcher, baby.
Fuck you. It's the I'm gonna blame it on the controller.
Then I'd believe you. Because, yeah.
Gamers tech.
This guy.
This fucking dark horse. You think this guy has the horse fuck him?
Mr. Hands.
Yeah, dude. Mr. Hands is the one who got the horse going and... Yeah.
Killed him.
No.
Huh? Mr. Hands died.
Oh, it was Mr... I thought Mr. Hands was the fluffer.
No,
of the horse.
No, Mr. Hands was the one that took it.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Oh, back up.
It's really not even that funny of a story. It's gross.
It's disgusting. It's only funny because there's fucking video of the incident. And it's like, yeah, and then he died from it. It's like, no shit. I can't go in there. Apparently, though, that was not his first time.
Hell no.
Which sounds crazy because you think anytime you would do it, you would die. But apparently not. By the way, we're talking about a guy who got fucked by a horse, and there's video of it. If you want to see a guy get fucked by a horse.
We do not condone that.
Of course not. There's also a documentary about it called...
Yeah, there is. We looked it up.
I thought it was called Horse. It's not. It's called something else.
It's called, like, Zoo.
Yeah, I think it is.
It's so gross.
So fucking crazy if you think about it. I made a documentary about that fucking video of a guy getting fucked by a horse to death. Fucked to death by a horse.
The dark horse.
You know this guy does weird shit with that horse. Look how gay he looks. You in a heap of trouble,
man.
It really is.
Oh.
So you can't hit him from the front. You gotta hit him from behind because the horse is armored.
I didn't see that you could jump. Damn it.
You know we're not sliding.
Damn it, man.
Oh, me in heap big trouble. You ever seen Big Trouble?
In Little China?
No. Well, that's a good movie, but no, Big Trouble with Tim Allen and Zoe Deschanel
Hell
and
yeah,
Ben
dude.
Foster.
That's a good movie,
That movie's
man.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It is so underrated.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It is fucking crazy. It's got Heavy D.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's got a lot of people in it.
Yeah. It's Stanley Tucci, Rene Russo. God, that movie's so funny. Yeah, Zoe Deschanel. I have a huge thing for her. She's so hot.
Her sister's hotter. The
No.
one from Bones.
No, Zoe's so much hotter.
Bones is such a bad show.
Never watched it. It had that kid from Freaks and Geeks in it. He wrote, what movie did he write?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Excuse me. Oh, we both got fucked there.
Damn it.
Really need to take this guy out, the bomb dude.
The hell? Oh, man, that's bullshit.
I think they're taking a little bit more damage because it's 2-player. Because that was a lot of shots. Oh, shit.
Man.
They just explode. Fuck, what movie did he write?
Who are you talking about?
John Francis Daley.
I don't know who that is.
He was in Bones. He was in Freaks and Geeks. He was like the main character in Freaks and Geeks. He was in Waiting as the guy who didn't say anything until the end of the movie.
Whew, I don't remember that.
This is so weird. Look at what you're doing.
Being a badass.
Sure.
Squatting like a G. People love to squat, man.
Oh, you boys are so kind. I'll tell you a secret. A huge reward is being offered for Richard Rose, but be careful. He always has the sidekicks with him.
Dun, 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 dun.
El Greco.